Former Prasa Group CEO Lucky Montana says the ANC missed the opportunity to tell the nation how it sourced funding. Montana says sometimes CEOs of state-owned enterprises were summoned to Luthuli House in Johannesburg for potential deals. He testified before the state capture inquiry today. Montana also says during his tenure at the passenger rail agency, he resisted the Gupta family's influence.
Former Prasa Group CEO Lucky Montana says the ANC has failed accountability test when it comes to fighting corruption. He was making reference to the testimony that was presented by the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa last week.
If the ANC leadership wants to assist this commission, they shouldn't try and put blame on people. They must come and say, we want to say to the country, there's a certain way in which we did things. These things happened before even the law on funding for political parties. The way we funded our conference, the way in which we, prior to major conferences of the ANC, the tables being sold and all of those things. CEOs of companies, they're either buying these tables, Chair, or that they'll get suppliers to that business to come and buy tables. People come, Chair, our own leaders, even for their own businesses, and I described that at great length in my affidavit.
The chairperson of the commission, Justice Raymond Zondo, has once again rest assured Montana that his testimony is crucial for the inquiry and he's willing to hear all the sides of the story.
It's critical that we reflect very honestly on what it is that made it possible for those things to happen.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because if we don't know what made it possible for those things to happen, we can't put in place correct measures to prevent them from recurring in the future.
Meanwhile, Montana has vehemently denied that under his tenure there was grand corruption at Prasa. Instead, he says he had a very massive task of reviving the country's ailing railways. Khumalo, Johannesburg.